Welcome to all of you. In this lecture, we are going to study about the bilinear transformation design procedure. Let us go through the procedure steps first. First one, given the digital filter frequency specifications, pre-warp the digital frequency specifications to the analog frequency specifications. Now, for two different types of filters, there are specifications given over here. For low pass filter as well as the high pass filter, this is the formula: omega A is equal to 2 by T tan omega d T divided by 2. For band pass and the band stop filter, this is the formula we are going to have: omega AL is equal to 2 by T tan omega L T divided by 2, and omega AH is equal to 2 by T tan omega HT divided by 2. So these are the center frequency as well as the bandwidth we are going to have. Next step, perform the prototype transformation using the low pass prototype HP of S. So from low pass to low pass conversion, so this is the formula what we had gone through in analog to analog transformation. Same set of formulae is listed over here, and this is for low pass to band pass, and this is for low pass to band stop filter. Then substitute the bilinear transformation to obtain the digital filter. So bilinear transformation is nothing but conversion from S domain to the Z domain. So H of S will be available for us at this instant. We are going to convert that to the Z. Therefore substitute S is equal to 2 by T Z minus 1 divided by Z plus 1. So we are going to get it converted to H of Z representation. Let us go through a problem related to the bilinear transformation. Statement: the normalized low pass filter with a cutoff frequency of 1 radians per second is given as HP is equal to 1 divided by S plus 1. Use the given HP of S and the bilinear transformation to design a corresponding digital IIR low pass filter with a cutoff frequency of 15 Hz and sampling rate of 90 Hz. So the prototype HP is given, that's the HP of S that is given, and we need to design a digital IIR low pass filter, and it is having the cutoff frequency 15 Hz as well as the sampling rate of 90 Hz. Now let us go through the procedure. First, obtain the digital frequency. Omega d is equal to 2 pi f. The data must be in terms of radians per second, but in this case it is given in terms of Hertz. Therefore we need to convert that into radians per second. Therefore we are going to make use of this formula. In case if this value is given in terms of radians per second, then this step is not required for us. So now in terms of Hertz it is given, so we need to make the conversion. Therefore 2 pi f is 15 Hertz, so 2 pi into 15, we are going to get 30 pi radians per second. Then sampling frequency 90 Hertz is given. Sampling time is being calculated. T is equal to 1 by Fs, 1 by 90 seconds. Obtain pre-warped representation. So omega A is equal to 2 by T tan omega d T divided by 2. All are known parameters. Make the substitution of it. So 2 divided by T is 1 by 90, that is substituted. Omega d is 30 pi, substituted here. Again T is present, that is equal to 1 by 90. Therefore it is represented as 30 pi by 90, and this too retained as it is. Now after simplification of this, we are going to get 103.92 radians per second. Now apply low pass to low pass transformation. That is H of s is equal to Hp of s at s is equal to s divided by omega a. So expression is given as here the prototype representation is 1 divided by s plus 1 given. So for that we are going to substitute s is equal to s divided by omega a. So this has been substituted. After simplification we are going to get this representation. Omega a has been calculated as 103.92. Now make a substitution for that. We get h of s is equal to 103.92 divided by s plus 103.92. As a last step, apply the bilinear transformation, that is s is equal to 2 divided by t z minus 1 divided by z plus 1 in equation 1. So this is the equation 1 what we have got in the previous slide. For this, in place of s we are going to make this substitution. Now after making the substitution we are going to get h of z. H of z will be equal to 103.92 divided by, now in place of s we are substituting this value, 2 divided by t z minus 1 divided by z plus 1 plus 103.92. T is a known value, that is 1 by 90. Substituting t is equal to 1 by 90 and simplifying we are going to get it as 180. Now that has been written over here and this is the remaining part. Now take LCM for this representation. By taking the LCM and one stage of simplification we are going to get this realization. Now multiply 103.92 with z plus 1, 180 with z minus 1 and 103.92 with z plus 1. This is what the result we are going to have. Now make the simplification of this. 180z, 103.92z, they are common, so add them together. Minus 180 plus 103.92, simplify that, and then we are going to have this as the answer, that is 103.92z plus 103.92 divided by 283.92z minus 76.08. The final representation must have the negative powers of z in its answer. Therefore, here we are going to have only the positive powers. We must convert this into the negative powers of the z. For that, in the obtained expression, identify the highest power of the z. In this particular case, it is equal to 1. That is z to the power of 1 here and z to the power of 1 here. This is the highest power we are going to have. Therefore, multiply and divide the numerator and the denominator by z inverse so that we can get the realization in the negative powers of the z. After multiplying and dividing by z inverse, here is the answer. H of z is equal to 103.92 plus 103.92 z inverse divided by 283.92 minus 76.08 z inverse. Now as a part of final answer, the very first value of the denominator must be equal to 1. So that means which is not having any z value. That's what the coefficient we are requiring. That particular value must have the value 1 as the final representation. That is what in the practical manner we are going to obtain. Therefore, here we are having 283.92. So what we are going to do is divide both numerator as well as the denominator by 283.92 to get the final answer. So that's what has been represented here. Final answer, h of z is equal to 0.3660 plus 0.3660 z inverse divided by 1 minus 0.2679 z inverse. So here we can observe that this coefficient is now equal to 1. So this is what the final answer after applying the bilinear transformation in digital form we are going to have. Therefore, this is the digital low pass filter realization. Thanks for joining.